I was at Planet Fitness lifting. This lady, she was obviously working on her lats. She's all bowed down like this. This hulking black trainer, he's behind her poking on her lats with his finger. I'm like, dude, that's sexual harassment? She loved it. She's like, dude, that's funny. It's S-word. So I'm like, okay, she gets me. Let me try another weightlifting joke. It's like, don't you think it's ironic? Whoever's naming muscles, they called this one the gluteus maximus. Yeah, she just rolled her eyes and walked away after that one. And they won't let me back in Planet Fitness anymore. Not because of her. I told this fat girl she put the span in spandex. My favorite thing to do at Planet Fitness is run up to the huge dudes all excited. Dude, where's the machine for childhood issues? No? Okay. And I tease all the guys that I see drinking their whey protein. I was like, you can't do that here. You should go home, mix it up, sit like uncomfortably close to beside your wife to drink it. And then she can be like, what are you doing? And you say, I want to tell everybody I had my way with my wife 2 or 3 times a day. When I first did the tour at Planet Fitness, right? Did the tour, was going to join, and I told dude, look, I got some comedic voices, but I got one that should have been into advertising. And your slogan kind of sucks. Pay diddly for your squats. I can do better. Got to get me a discount from corporate. He's like, well, what do you got? I was like, well, I like take the week off. W-E-A-K. And he's like, not so much. It's like, okay, well, what about satisfaction guaranteed or double your fat back? He's like, you're getting closer. So I joined it for a month, but that's neither here nor there. They expected a joke when I came in or out usually. And one time I was leaving, there was a hot chick behind the counter. I leaned over and whispered, the soap you put in the shower is a slut. She loved that one. I can smoke all I want. I won't die of cancer. I know how I'm going to die. Tragic motorboat accident. Yeah, so I'm not going to go near water or motorboats. Because I'm scared of them, because of course, but I love big boobies. I got a room for rent, so I put an ad in the paper. This smoking hot chick girl, man, nice, young, pretty girl. She wanted to see the room. So I showed her the room. She seen it, got all excited. She's like, dude, this is awesome. How much are you wanting for the room again? I was trying to be reasonable. I told her $169 a week, but she misunderstood me and tried to give me money. I've explained it to her. She's like 5 weeks ahead on her rent now. She just got here yesterday. I still got 4 more rooms for rent. If y'all know anybody, this big fat hairy biker, he showed up and wanted to see the room. I showed him the front freaking door, and he looks around. He's like, huge room, dude, I'll take it. Tell you what, I'm going to scrub him up real good before I let him pay his rent next time. Excuse me. I did that. I used to have septic trouble. Come to find out, the guy I bought my motorhome from, he had been just dropping baby wipes down in there. And that's not cool. I mean, I used baby wipes when I was living in there, but I didn't try and flush them. So I tried Drano, liquid plumber, snakes, whole 9 yards. So I'm like, maybe it's me. My hair used to be really, really long. So I was at Family Dollar and I got 4 big things of hair remover for like $2. And so I'm walking out with this bag and the girl's like, tell me a joke. So just on a whim, I bump into, the $169 a week joke. And it's like, I'm going to scrub him up real good before I let him pay rent next time. Excuse me. Then I'm like, what do you think all this hair remover's for? And she's like, oh, stop. But I've done some comedy in some clubs here and there. Never got paid. I always ended up spending more money than gas and 1 parking ticket. Hold on. So I'm in a loss as far as comedy goes. But it's so fun after the parties a lot of times. Like, I do this bit, I'm American Indian. I did the genetic testing to see if I can get some casino money. But they said I didn't qualify. But they gave me an Indian name, Walking Eagle. I'm too full of shit to fly. My ex-wife, her Indian's name is 3 Horses. In English, that means nag, nag, nag. So I did that at the club, and afterwards, this lady came up and she says, my Indian name is Walks Through House Naked, but I don't know how to translate that. So I'm like, yeah, I can translate that. She's like, what's it mean? All my neighbors have telescopes. And another time, it's been a while. I was 47 at the time. I'm about to be 54 now. So I was 47, and after the show, this lady was talking, and eventually the conversation turned around to sex. And I'm like, I'm at that age where I feel like sex is quite a commitment. She's like, oh, do you really feel that way? I'm like, well, yeah, you got to move your whole body for like 2 hours. That's quite a commitment. And I don't know if she wrote this or where she got it from, but she said something hilarious. She's like, sex is like a roller coaster. When it's good, you want to go right back. And when it's bad, it makes you want to throw up. And I had never heard it before, but if she wrote it, she's awesome. But I started talking even before I knew how I was going to finish it. I told her, I was like, I'm not into roller coasters. For the very same reason I'm not into Speedos at the beach. Some idiot leave one nut out. It could ruin my whole damn day, right?